Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Joe Mitchell, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm live and had a few technical difficulties. I'm sorry I'm late, but thing kept cutting off on me. So we've got some great stuff for you today, and what I try to do is have this call be 15 to 20 minutes. So we won't be much past 8:20 tonight if you'd like to stay on and be with me. But at the same time, I want to give you some really good stuff. I want to give you some really, really good content. So what is this about? This is about procrastination. And this whole month, in fact, is about procrastination. What I try to do is I try to have a monthly theme. The theme last month was gratitude. The theme this month is procrastination. Eliminating procrastination. So I would love it if you would think about what it's going to take to eliminate procrastination in your life. That's a big question, and that's really what I would love to have you be focused on this month, as I'm focusing on it. And I'm going to do some things to support you in focusing on it a little bit. And the first thing, of course, is just to look to see where is it that you're procrastinating. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little sheet, and I'm going to put a link on my Facebook page and other places where you can go and you can download this procrastination sheet, because I want people to start playing with this. This is a really great little game, because procrastination is really a killer of greatness. Procrastination is the opposite of greatness. Hey, Ann, Mavis, yay! So yeah. So how are we gonna end procrastination? We're gonna try two things. We're gonna do strategy and mindset. Okay? So mostly on Tuesdays I'm gonna talk mostly about strategy, and mostly on Thursdays I'm gonna talk mostly about mindset. And when I talk about mindset, you guys, I don't know how much you guys know me, but I'm in love with tapping. That is my thing, tapping. And, tapping is an amazing, amazing procedure, an amazing, amazing tool that will help you to eliminate your procrastination. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And if you come on Thursdays, or, you just go to my Facebook page, the link will be there every Thursday. Check it out, because I want you to tap away your procrastination. It's time to eliminate it. Okay? So let's talk tonight. So I wrote this post, and if you go to my website, which is activateyourgreatness.com, I have this post. This is the post this week. It's called "Unusual Cures for Procrastination," and that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. I'm going to talk to you about some of these cures, and they're unusual cures because they're not typical. They're not something that you would just think, oh yeah, well that's how I get rid of my procrastination. But let's talk about them, okay? Because if you just try one of them, if they just kind of so first of all, what is it? Procrastination is not doing the things that you know you need to do, just putting them off to another day, okay? And sometimes it's a lot easier to procrastinate than to actually do something. There's some pain in doing something that's hard. And procrastination, you just put it off. So it's not quite as painful. But there's a steep price that you pay for procrastination. And that price has to do with your stress, your anxiety, your guilt, all of these things that just are not very powerful, and in fact will decrease your power. So how do we, let's talk about eliminating this monster called procrastination. Okay? So let's talk about the first thing that we want to look at. Okay? So put procrastination to good use. Okay, this is the first unusual strategy. And what we're going to do is we are going to create a list. And on that list, we're going to put some things we're going to add to our procrastination list. So we're going to add things that are really awful, that we really don't want to do. And by adding those things onto our list, we're going to hopefully start doing the things that are on the list that we've been procrastinating about, because it's easier than trying to do the ones that we just added on that list. Sounds crazy, huh? Try it. Try it. First thing is, make that list of procrastinated items and then add some crazy ones and see if you can steer away from the crazy ones and make the other ones seem easier. Okay? Another tip. Timer. Get yourself a timer. This is my fave right here. It's called Time Timer. There's a bunch of things on the internet. I mean, there's all kinds of timers on the internet and whatever. But I would say Time Timer. Get one of these. It makes noise too. Okay? And here's the thing. Do something that you've been procrastinating for a very short period. Okay? But do it regularly, but do it for a short period. Okay? So let's just say that you have been neglecting your exercise, and you just don't exercise, and you don't exercise. So what do? 2 minutes of exercise. Okay? You set your thing for 2 minutes. Okay? You got to write that memo that you've been putting off and putting off. Okay? What do? 2 minutes on the memo. Okay, so it's like this minuscule thing, but what you'll find is when you start doing it for 2 minutes, it's going to, first of all, get some momentum, and secondly, if you consistently do that, it's going to get done. This thing is going to get done, and you're going to be feeling like proud. So that's the other thing is, goes back to last month of gratitude, okay? When you do something like that 2-minute drill, be grateful. Wow, I did 2 minutes! Yay, I did 2 minutes! You know, you might not get the whole thing done, but look, you got 2 minutes done. Okay? So you get your list together. Okay? So this getting the list together is kind of important, because if you don't have a list, then you know it's hard to like say, okay, I'm going to spend 2 minutes right now, and that's what you want to do. Okay? Here's another unusual tip. I don't know if you guys would be into it, but try working at unusual time. Okay? So here's the suggestion. Get up at 4 in the morning and do something that you've been procrastinating on. Scary, huh? Wow. I don't know if I want to do that. Or stay up late and do that thing that you've been procrastinating on. Just a thought, just an idea, something to kind of spur your thinking, because this is going to, what we're trying to do is we're trying to unloosen this whole procrastination thing. Okay? Now, and I'm going to give you one more, and then we're going to do a little tapping. So, focus on enhancing your mood. Now, how you say to me, well, how is that going to help procrastination? There it's going off. How is that going to help procrastination? Well, if you enhance your mood, okay, if you feel great, the chances are you're not going to procrastinate. Okay, when you're in a good space and have a good mood, you're thinking happy thoughts, you're feeling energized, the chances are you are not going to procrastinate. So try it. Enhance your mood. See, this is an unusual cure. I was talking about unusual stuff, right? So this is unusual. Focus on enhancing your mood to stop and eliminate procrastination. Get happier and watch your procrastination disappear. But don't forget to make your list, okay? Make your procrastination list. If you're listening to me now, make sure that you sit down. Even if we were talking about the 2 minute drill, take 2 minutes and make a list of all the things that you're procrastinating on. It's not long. Just get it done. So those are some unusual cures for procrastination. I hope you enjoyed them. Now I want to talk about my favorite subject, which is tapping. Okay, so does everybody know how to tap? Probably not. So what does that mean? That means that I got to show you some tapping stuff, okay? And now, tapping, you would think that tapping is this really difficult, hard thing to learn. Well, it's not. And I'm going to show it to you in about 2 minutes, and you're going to say, wow, okay, I could do that. Now, you're not going to be perfect, but you're going to be a lot better than 2 minutes ago. And the second thing that's great about tapping, first of all, let me just show you, I'm going to just show you 5 or 6 points, okay? So, point number 1, it is the side of the eyes. There is something around your eyes, there's bone right around your eyes, okay? This is a very key part of the tapping sequence, okay? So the first one is right here at the eye level, called the side of the eye point. 3 fingers, side of the eye, tapping. 3 fingers under the eye, it's the bone right under the eye there, tapping. Next one is the eyebrow points, these 2 points of the eyebrow, tapping. You can do it with one hand this time. Okay, under the nose, under the lip, like just above the chin, under the lip, right here, and then the collarbone. Okay, so you have your collarbone here, right? And what you want to do is go just a little bit below it, and it's right here. Okay, let's review. Side of the eye, under the eye, eyebrow point, under the nose, under the lip, collarbone point. Okay, and that's pretty much all you need to know for right now. I mean, there's a lot more to it, of course, and we can get into that at some point, but that's what you need to know, okay? And then we'll do one more, which is top of the head. Top of the head, okay? So you just learned tapping in 2 minutes, okay? So now here's the real. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this tonight. This is the Thursday night sequence that we're really going to spend a lot of time on it. But what I want you to do is I want you to be willing to focus on the negative. People always say, be positive. Think about what you want, okay? This is the opposite. We are not going to be positive right now. We are going to think about the things that we don't want. And why? Because we want to release them. We don't want to put something on top of them. We want to release them. So let's get going, okay? So just tap along with me. So side of the eye, I feel bad about procrastination. I feel bad about the way I've been procrastinating, okay? Under the eye. I've always been a procrastinator, and I don't know how to stop. I've always been a procrastinator. I just don't know how to stop. Procrastination is a very hard habit to break. It's hard to break it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't think I can do it. You notice how I'm saying those things that are negative? Come on, say them with me. I don't think I'll ever be able to stop procrastinating. I don't think I'll ever be able to stop procrastinating. I know I need to exercise and eat right, but I just can't seem to get myself to do it. No, I need to exercise. I want to start doing that health routine, but I just keep putting it off. I want to start doing that health routine, but I just keep putting it off. Take a deep breath. One more time. It's hard to get myself to sit down and get those procrastinated tasks done. It's hard for me to sit down and do it. Now what I want you to do, see, the whole thing with this is I want you to feel the feelings that you don't want to feel. Feel rotten for being a procrastinator. Because as you feel it, you release it. This is the key with tapping. You feel your feelings and you release the negative. Okay? And we are going to, if you stick with me at all, you are going to learn how to release this negative stuff from your system so that you stop procrastinating on the things that you really need to stop. Okay? So we're almost done time, so we'll do one more round, okay? So just notice how you feel right now, okay? And we're going to start to get into, think about So one of the ways that's great to bring up the feelings is to think about something that you've been procrastinating about, and think about doing it. Think about getting it done. Think about making those 5 calls that you have promised yourself for weeks that you're going to make. You've got these calls, you've promised yourself you're going to make them, but you haven't been making them. Okay? So imagine yourself making them. Just see yourself making those calls. And then see what comes up, negative, comes up to block you from just going and picking up the phone and making those calls. There's probably some stuff there. And that's what we want to tap on. Okay? So let's get one more round in, and then we'll call it a day. Okay? This task is going to be, we got a curfew here in Philly tonight. Okay? It's only 8:30 tonight. It used to be 6 o'clock last night. But anyway, this task is going to be unpleasant. So I'm putting it off for as long as I can. This task is going to be unpleasant. So I'm putting it off. I'm just putting it off. Oh boy. I just really don't want to do this task. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. This task, this project, this task is going to be challenging. So I'm going to keep on avoiding it. Keep avoiding it. Keep avoiding it. The hardest part about this project is just getting started. It's getting over that feeling that I have that it's going to be a disaster. I don't want a disaster in my life. When I think about this project, and I think about doing this project, I feel stuck. I feel really stuck. When I think about this project, I feel overwhelmed. Just feel overwhelmed. I just don't know that I can do it. Don't know that I can do it. And I'm afraid if I try to get this project done, I'm going to fail. If I try to accomplish this project, I will fail. And that feels horrible. It feels terrible. I don't want to fail. So I'm going to avoid it. Put your hands on your head, take a deep breath, and exhale. And release. So that's our tapping. So first of all, just check in with yourself. How do you feel about the things that you've been imagining that you're procrastinating on? Or if you have a list, then what's on that list? So I think I'll bet you feel a little better than when we started. And that we haven't even been 5-6 minutes max, okay? And if you're new to tapping, just notice that you feel a little different. Even if it's a little bit different, you feel a little different about this, okay? Come back on Thursday, and we're going to really get into this tapping thing. And we're going to really dive into it. So, hey, Josh St. Clair, we're going to really dive into it so that you can really feel the power that you have within you to release all of your blocks. So, listen, one of the things that I love to offer to people is a free strategy session. Okay? I am a high performance coach, and I really love people to be in their best. I have this business called Activate Your Greatness because I want you to be great. I want you to have the opportunity to be great. And and what I do is I give free what I call strategy sessions. And you are welcome to apply for one of those sessions. And I would love to give you one. So what you can do is you can Facebook message me, or you can go to my site. And if you go to my site, I have a bunch of free stuff there. You can feel free to get that. But I just want to tell you that I am here to help you be great. And this month, we're working on eliminating procrastination. That's what we're up to, eliminating that procrastination. So if this is any kind of a problem for you, stick with me here. Come to my Facebook page, go to my Instagram page. I'm going to be posting stuff. Come to these Facebook Lives or look at them after the fact. Go on my blog. There's all kinds of information, okay? But make your list and let's do this. Thanks so much for watching and have a fabulous night. And I will see you on Thursday or whenever we connect again. Take care.